Hey everybody, this is World War Guy here today, and for our 11th helmet, for our helmets of the month, we are looking at the Soviet SSH 40 helmet. So as you can see, the color is a sort of olive green color. It is a smooth color. They didn't really have any texture to it, such as the M1 for example. The chin strap is a simple canvas chin strap with a friction buckle. As you can see with this helmet, it is just a simple dome, sort of like the M1 helmet, but it dips down by the ear, so it protects your ear a lot more than, for example, the M1 helmet. While the neck is relatively uncovered, this is so that when you're lying prone, it doesn't dig into your neck as much as the Dutch helmet we just saw yesterday, for example. On the inside, we have a 3-pad liner, but if you haven't noticed in the other ones, normally the front would have a pad while the back would have a gap. Here it's reversed. You have a gap in the front and a pad in the back. Why? I don't know. I think it would make more sense to have the pad in the front since it just seems like a better idea. The pads otherwise are a sort of tar-covered fabric. They're not quite leather. They're not quite canvas. They're some sort of like tar-covered fabric. And then you have a simple white cotton drawstring to tighten it for your head. These are relatively comfortable, at least the one I have. It fits my head quite nicely and it's not too uncomfortable. But without the pad in the front, it does make it a little uncomfortable if you were to get banged up in the front. Here we have some nice markings. Now I did say this is SSH 40 helmet, but this one's actually made in 1959. They made these helmets up until really around 1960 when they came out with the SSH 60 helmet. Now although this is a 59 produced, this is basically identical to the wartime produced ones with the minus the dates, of course. Here we have another marking with a star. It looks like a 522. This is most likely a sort of acceptance marking. And then back to the main marking here. The P1 is for the size. They had a P1, P2, and P3. P1 would be small, so anything under size 58, I would say. P2 would be your medium size, so from 58 to about 60, I think. And then a P3 would be 60 and above for very large heads. Here we have a serial number, I believe. 8, I'm not quite sure. And then here we have another unknown marking, or maybe it's just a smudge. I think it's just a smudge, actually. Alright, and then after World War II, these helmets were used by basically just about every Warsaw Pact country. A lot of countries ended up adopting their own variant of them, but when you look at them, they all derive from this helmet. They all were inspired by this helmet. I believe the only country to really use this style of helmet is North Korea today. I believe they use their variant of the SSH 40. That concludes the video for today's helmet of the month. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, drop a like, write a comment, share, and subscribe. But besides that, you guys have a great day.